Hi, Koa. How are you doing? So I'm looking at your home front um, advertising campaign, and I jump back here to week one, determining your and defining your work. I just want to take a look at the parameters of what advertising campaign is looking for. It's one complete advertising campaign, and that includes 4 to 6 items: print ad storyboards, outdoor direct mail point of purchase, website, and or non-traditional advertising media methods. So we come over here, and we only have 3 pieces here. So this wouldn't be a complete campaign. So I'd like to ask you to include the other 2 pieces. One of the things I would also like you to see is that it really, like, without these being labeled, I'm not sure really what I'm looking at. So, for instance, I don't know if this is a web banner or if it's some sort of outdoor signage. So it's really difficult for me to comment on this. I can say in general, and same thing with this piece too. I'm not real sure exactly what this piece is. Is it a direct mail? Is it? Do you see what I'm saying? I just don't know what it is. If it's some sort of an ad or a direct mailer, it would need some more information depending on what it is. Okay, so I really need to know what it is. Now, if this is a direct mailer, of course, you would need to design the backside of it. And if this is a web banner, and this, regardless of these 3 pieces, these 2 pieces, there's a nice consistency between these 2 pieces. But then we go to this one, and it's completely different. So I'm just wondering about the visual consistency of the 3 pieces in your advertising campaign. Just do you see what I'm saying? The website itself looks completely different. So I'm wondering how we can tie those together. I know one thing I would recommend, and I think one thing that will help is taking this home front logo, okay, and I would place that in each of these pieces. Regardless of what they are, you need to have that visual consistency pointing to your client, as it were. Do you see what I'm saying? For your advertising campaign, so your client would you would, one way to tie the whole campaign together would be consistent placement of the client's logo from piece to piece, and I think that might alleviate the issue of this website looking so much different than the other 2 pieces. The next thing I want to take a look at is I got the banner of the first piece, and I want you to see that this is a low res image right here. The birds, you can see they're really, really damaged. So those you can't use. Conversely, the next page we have low res image. Right here, this is really damaged. This image of the family and the birds and the flowers in the background, those are all low res. So you can't use those in a portfolio. You'd have to you would have to replace those with high res images. So that's, in a nutshell, what I'm looking at. At least one other piece for the campaign: consistent placement of a logo to draw this piece into these pieces, and watch those background images. Also, let me know what these pieces are, because depending on this, if this is a banner or a billboard, for example, or an outdoor banner or a web banner, it really makes a big difference in how I could comment and direct it into direct it, the way that it needs to be directed. Do you see what I'm saying? In order for me to direct this appropriately, I would need to understand the intent of the original piece. Okay, hope everything makes sense there. If not, let me know. And any questions, comments, concerns, or anything, please let me know. All right, thanks, Koa.